Welcome in, and thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. The age of presidential candidates has been a hot topic this campaign season. South Carolina's governor can still be called kid by President Biden and former President Trump, but the 76-year-old Henry McMaster does have his issues too. He underwent what his doctor's calling a minor procedure to correct an irregular heartbeat, should be home over the weekend. The atrial fibrillation was found while the governor was being prepared for arthroscopic knee surgery earlier, which was successful, by the way. The way it works in South Carolina, Lieutenant Governor Yvette would not become acting governor unless McMaster became incapacitated. While we're talking politics, Lowcountry Congresswoman Nancy Mace voted with the majority in approving the national defense budget and sending it on to President Biden for his signature. Mace was one of 310 votes in favor versus 118 against, though there were 73 Republicans who voted against the bill that includes a 5.2% pay raise for our military and increases for military housing that could affect the Lowcountry. It did not include some cultural issues, though, that were favored by more conservative lawmakers. Usually this kind of crime happens in the dead of night, but 20-year-old Kimani Griffin of Bluffton has been arrested and charged with 6 counts of attempted murder for shooting into a home and an SUV on Simmonsville Road at 10:30 in the morning. Fortunately, none of the 6 people inside the home was hit. They are believed to have been known by Griffin. He was found soon after at his home on Hagler Boulevard. That home contained 14 more weapons, in addition to the 2 believed to be used in the shootings. The Community Foundation of the Lowcountry is doing a remarkable Santa Claus impression before Christmas, announcing the awarding of $420,000 in grants to 7 local nonprofits in southern Beaufort County. The Arts Center of Coastal Carolina gets $100,000 to create a multicultural arts program. The Beaufort Jasper YMCA will get $150,000 for a child care wing at the new Okatee YMCA. Memory Matters gets $44,000 and Meals on Wheels $42,000. Bluffton Jasper County Volunteers in Medicine get $43,000 for a new heart imaging system. Hopeful Horizons $25,000 to redesign its website, and the Defusky Island Community Foundation gets $16,000 to renovate the historic Mary Field School. Not quite on as big a scale, but maybe just as helpful, $23,000 in grant money donated by the Rotary Club of Bluffton to 5 local nonprofits, including Habitat for Humanity, Hospice for the Lowcountry, Second Helpings, Lowcountry Legal Volunteers, and the Moss Creek Stables Equine Assisted Program. And there will be some star power at the Beaufort Film Festival in late February. The Beaufort Film Society will honor Lieutenant Dan Gary Sinise with the Pat Conroy Lifetime Achievement Award for his work as an artist and humanitarian. Sinise launched his award-winning career as Lieutenant Dan Taylor in Forrest Gump, much of which was shot in the Lowcountry. He's also been a staunch advocate for American service members, veterans, and first responders. For more details on these stories and other Lowcountry news, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. Big weekend ahead in Lowcountry sports. Justin Jarrett has the latest.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. And after a quiet Thursday, it's time to crank up for a busy weekend on the Loco sports scene. High school hoops take center stage tonight with an entertaining slate of games that includes 4 Lowco-on-Lowco matchups with Battery Creek at Hampton County, Bluffton at Beaufort, Hilton Head Prep at Beaufort Academy, and Patrick Henry at John Paul II. The boys' battle between the Dolphins and Hurricanes out in Estill should be a good one, as C.J. Brown's Battery Creek squad has won 3 straight against quality opponents heading into a matchup with one of the best teams in Class 2A. It's a busy weekend in Estill as the Canes turn around and host the Bluffton Bobcats on Saturday. The Bobcats swept a pair from the Beaufort Eagles at home on Tuesday, but now they have to make the return trip across the bridges and contend with the Kirkland Crazies, who hope to help the home teams get back on track. 2-star guards who have carried their teams will go head-to-head when Hilton Head Prep's Courtney Campbell and BA's Kamira Freeman do battle, and the boys' game has some intrigue as well, with Prep's plotting Princeton-style play clashing with BA's up-tempo style. The high-scoring HHCA boys are also at home with a visit from Hammond, which runs it back at Hilton Head Prep on Saturday. The USCB Sand Sharks are also at home Saturday afternoon, closing out their 2023 before a break for the holidays. And the Loco's best wrestlers will hit the mat Saturday at Hilton Head High for the inaugural Low Country Championships. We'll let you know how it all goes down Monday on Loco Lights. For LowcoSports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks, Justin. Very changeable weather over the weekend. How are we looking going into the early part of the week, Maria Soden?
Thanks, Bob. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are going to see multiple storms roll through our area this weekend that are going to bring lots of rain and damaging winds. And then taking a look into next week, the rain should be subsiding, but we are going to see a decent drop in temperature. So taking a look at Saturday, it's going to be cloudy and windy in the morning with showers starting midday and continuing and increasing into the evening. Also, what's going to be increasing throughout the day is the winds, and we are going to have a coastal flooding watch in effect, so do be careful. Hilton Head's going to have a high 63, a low 49. Bluffton's going to have a high 64, a low 47. And Beaufort's going to have a high 64 and a low 47. Come Sunday, we're going to see the showers are going to continue on into the morning, and then the thunderstorms are going to start in the afternoon, but it should be clearing up by the evening. The winds, however, are going to continue to increase as we go throughout the day, and they're supposed to get up to 43 miles per hour. Also, again, the coastal flooding warning will still be in effect throughout Sunday. Taking a look at the temperatures, Hilton Head, Bluffton, and Beaufort are all going to have a high 63 and a low of 54. Taking a look at the sunrise for this weekend, it's going to be at 7:17, and sunset's going to be at 5:20. Taking a look at the beach tides, Saturday high tide's going to be at 11:37 a.m., low tide's going to be at 5:04 p.m. And then taking a look at Sunday's tides, high tide's going to be at 12:31 p.m., and low tide's going to be at 7:58 p.m. Taking a look into next week, Monday it's going to be breezy in the morning with sunny to partly cloudy skies. Highs are going to be in the 50s, lows are going to be in the 40s and 30s. And then come Tuesday and Wednesday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy, but cold as the highs are going to be in the 50s and 40s and the lows are going to drop into the 30s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. When we come back, a very special Christmas party in Bluffton. Stay with us.